When I was a girl, I had a passion for the peculiar. As my magical studies deepened, my powers grew stronger, and the results became curious. This magic is mine, and soon you will be too. The witching hour has begun.
Do not underestimate me.
My future's bright!
Mercy on call.
It is fine now. Why? Because I am here!
I always have the upper hand.
Alright, game face on.
It's looking like a revolution.
Sheesh! Alright there you guys, welcome back to a new video. Hope you all have an amazing day. Yes, we have now just hit level 13, season 13 in Overwatch 2. With the new Spellbinder, I guess, style or event, we should say. Obviously these are part of the, what do you get, mutated monster. Well, there you go if you want a title. We're just going to do no gameplay today. We're just going to be going through kind of the stuff in the battle pass, the shop, maybe have a look at the new titles and badges, and then have a quick look at some of the patch notes, because I think there's quite a few interesting things in the patch notes and stuff like that today. With obviously there'll be more mid-season, as they always is. But one thing I am actually quite interested about is the gilded kind of skins. So having a look at the ultimate battle pass, I did see this Kiriko, and she looks pretty cool. I don't know about the bird on the head, but other than that, it is a pretty cool skin. But in saying that, I do have some good skins for Kiriko already, so I'm possibly not going to do it. You do get some gnarly bursts things, but obviously yeah, I'm mostly going to invite it in probably like a second as well. Get ready for it. But yes, but $64. This is NZD. It's, your currency might vary different. It might be cheaper for you guys. It might be slightly more expensive depending on where you are. Where I live, it's fucking expensive. So yeah, it has to be like really worthwhile skin for me to get it. But in saying that, we will be getting the battle pass, a little starter pack. Get a Sombra skin that doesn't look too bad to be fair, but Sombra. We'll go more about her later on. And just a couple of little things. Obviously the premium standard pass or the expensive one, which we won't need to worry about. We'll grind out the game. Nothing new in here. Oh, I'll never look at them as a shop in a second. I just want to see if there's anything else that's added into here. Doesn't look like it. Okay, that's interesting. That's what I want to know, but there's nothing. So first of all,
I aim to captivate.
got the Widow skin. I'm only at 30 points, so I'm going to have to grind a little bit to get to this. I will be getting Widow, and I will be maining Widow for a very long time. Because to be fair, I'm actually kind of a big fan of the skin. It is. I'll skip to go at first, I won't lie. But it is also it's pretty cool. I do really like it. It definitely looks really cool. That's level 4, and then we can do the gilded. Which I'm quite glad they've added this gilded thing. It just adds that extra kind of bonus and effect to these mythic skins. And honestly, oof. And only 10 tokens, that's pretty good. Well, I'm thinking it might be 10, it might be more, I don't know. But yeah, that's cool. Obviously, we have it for each one. Oh, it's 20. There we go. Oh, Reaper, this looking pretty good, though. Ooh, yes, sir. So I do have quite a few mythic skins. Got the Cyborg. It's not too bad. We are going to have a quick look through these. If you want to skip through this, just skip like 20 seconds ahead. You'll get past this. But I am quite interested in just having a quick look at some of the skins while I'm here. Oh, Sig Daddy. That one's cool. That's real quiet. I'm a big fan of that. I might get that one. But, oh, that Krika one is actually really cool too. Oh, this game's making me try to spend money. Nah, we're not going to do it. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll still have the My Hero Academia stuff to come out. That's going to be
Olympus
something else.
Where I say it is.
Junker Queen is actually pretty bomb. She is actually pretty sick. I like that. I like that. Oh, I didn't realize I could click on these ones. I'm actually a bit of a fan of the Genji one. I think just overall, I'm a big fan of a lot of these. Okay, I'm not a fan of Ash's Mythic, but this makes it a bit better. Also, Bob is looking absolutely gorgeous. Look at him. Mercy is just always a 10 out of 10. Let's go.
I'll be right behind you.
She's the baddie. Got Moira Rizzler. I don't know about Moira Rizzler. If I changed up maybe like the face mark and actually made it look a little better, then yeah, of course. And then Orida.
Only through struggle do we survive.
At first, I thought her skin was, mythic skin was kind of like, kind of shit. It's growing on me a lot more. It does look a lot better than the more I kind of like see it. And we have Hanzo.
Vengeance is all
I think this could have used some work. I feel like it needs more of a solid kind of gold to what it is. I don't know. I feel like it's what looks like close to one of the skins already. And obviously none of these are new. These ones can be brought at any time. These ones you have to wait a season. Okay, I see how it is. So that must mean Moira was the recentish one, because she's not part of that, maybe. I don't know. Alright, let's have a look at the Battle Pass. I got like 2 Battle Pass tiers from the previous thing. Ooh. Okay, I can just click on it. Actually, I can have a look at it weapon, can't I? Okay, it's kind of not bad, not bad, not bad. Not bad, not bad. Like, it's not too bad. I'm not a big fan of the headgear to the hair. I reckon just having like the actual green hair, I think she'll look a lot better. Get some prisms pretty early on. Mixy. Soldron's finally getting another kind of somewhat decent skin. It's giving me like Robin Hood vibes. I don't know if you guys get that too, but it's not too bad. Nice little kind of like leather style outfitting. Oh, she's got a kitty. What? Oh, kitty. Look at that kitty. Oh, needs all the cuddles in the world. Alright, so we can start distracted. Oh, this is kind of a whack one. That is actually not too bad. That's pretty gnarly. That would, to be fair, the skin would have been good back when Junker Queen was the mythic skin, and the kind of like the Zeus style area, because that's what he kind of reminds me of. Kind of like those statues and everything. I did see this beforehand, and I must say I love it. This is so cool. It's like it's got that good Halloween as well as like the kind of the witchy vibe to it. Big fan of the Hog. Big fan. Might have to give me a reason to play Hog more, even though I'm going to be hard stuck with her. This one's okay. This one just kind of almost looks like a bit of a recolor on one of the skins. I feel like this one could have been done probably with a bit more. And I just think he's got better skins overall. But still not too bad for Reaper. Got a little garden gnome Torb. Got some mushies. He's probably high off those mushies, let's be real. Nice little X. I do actually kind of like the X though, it's kind of cool. Alright, what else we got? We got Miss May. Yeah, as I said, she's got better skins. Another kind of basic skin to add to the lot. There's definitely a few good ones in the Battle Pass, and there's some just like, okay, that's actually not bad. I actually don't mind that at all. Rocking the Arna Mythic weapon with it too. Ooh. Okay, so that's what a gun looks like without the Mythic. Not too bad. But obviously you got to run the Mythic if you got to have the Mythic, you know. Why not? Not bad skin though. I dig it. I dig it. I dig it. Alright, so look at the titles. Conjurer, Sorcerer, Bog Witch, Potion Seller, Witch's Familiar, and Lucky Omen. Kitten of Discord. Okay, I don't know if they were actually going to add that, but they added that. Oh my god. And Spellbinder. Unlucky Omen's probably kind of a cool one. Out of all those, even like Sorcerer even. Spellbinder seems like a bit like but I might try and grind through it. Yeah, what are your thoughts on the thing so far? We will go jump over into some patch notes and yeah. Alright guys, we have the new patch notes for October. In other words, kind of right now. Obviously, Spellbinders is kind of what we're going about. We just went through all that kind of initial stuff. As well as there's obviously these little skins, game modes and everything else, which we kind of saw with the intro. Which is pretty cool. My Hero Academia is supposed to be coming out soon. It comes out tomorrow or maybe the day after. It is the 16th of when I'm recording this. The video will be going out on the 17th, but whether this is 17th kind of American time or I think it normally is American time, so normally it's probably the 18th for us here in New Zealand, which isn't too bad. I am keen on Toga, which will be Kariko, and then I believe there was Uranka, which is Juno, which I'm also another one, which I'm quite excited for. Those two. Those were the only ones that I actually want to get out of that. We've got Hero Mastery for Cass and Brigitte. That's actually not too bad. I'm glad Briggs can get one. Cassidy, I feel like is another good one to have it. I've seen the interactive scoreboard. That is actually quite handy. So in your scoreboard, you can actually go to a secondary menu which has all your options to mute the chats, voice comms, or even report them if you need to. And yes, which is quite good. I didn't see much about the adjusting of the mic volume and stuff like that, but you definitely can report and muting and stuff like that, which is quite good. I did see that on the wife PlayStation 5 when she was playing it. Yeah, quite a good thing. Also competitive. I will be doing some competitive this time around, so we will be doing it. I think it's a lot less of a harder one now. Obviously, if you want to pause the video and go watch through this, or obviously just search up Overwatch 2 patch notes, you can see the patch notes. Also works. But if you're ready to, I'm not going to worry about too much about this stuff. That's also interesting that they've changed this. The Unrelenting Hero, you need 101,500 either games played or wins. I can't quite remember which one it is exactly, but even then, that's still quite a challenge for that. And that's kind of like even use like your streamer mode in a sense, which is kind of interesting that they've only added it like that. So yeah. Challenges if it is visible in my menu. Okay, just some little kind of nice tabs. Obviously shop updates. We've got all those new separate skins, which I'm super excited. Okay, that's all top 500. Okay, that's fine. Stop in your hero hides a selection. Oh, okay, that's interesting. So when you switch to a new hero, it's not going to show for up to 15 seconds. Okay. Also, we will be doing videos on these heroes here. Sombra is going to be the first one we do because she's had the biggest kind of change. And then obviously we'll do these other ones to see whether they're kind of being nerfed into the ground or if they're still quite viable. Also, I hate this one. Why do they keep buffing this guy? If you don't know, one of his, I think it's his right click or left click, has the incendiary rounds. In other words, the fire rounds. It's going to burn you for longer, which is so annoying. Also, Ramatra is another big one. The pummel not being able to go through shields. So what that means, Rhines are actually going to be a lot more, kind of more effective to where they can actually put up their shields and they're going to be able to block that incoming damage from Ramatra's Nemesis form. Which is probably it's kind of a helpful thing, but it also kind of counters out like Zarya bubbles, you know, they're going to go back to being good. Winston's shield is going to be now kind of good with that as well. Obviously it helps Ryan a lot, but obviously with the decrease in the barrier health, which isn't too bad, it's also not a bad idea doing that as well. But yeah, that's going to be interesting to see how that does. So it'll be interesting. He's definitely going to be one we're going to be playing. Barrier health, that's kind of just like a that's probably not too bad. I don't see that being much of a change as what it is. The base health getting increased on Hanzo is interesting. I don't know if he can one-shot. Oh, you might be able to. I don't know. I don't know what the headshot health is. Oh, that's interesting to see that. I might have to go test that out. But that's kind of good for him. It makes him a bit nicer. Railgun. So we've got a right click for soldier on energy no longer stops generating at 25 energy. Okay, so that means you get up charge, you get up to, let's say, a 50 charge. Eventually, after a few seconds, it'll start to degenerate. And then I guess it's going to stop it at 25. So you always have that 25 locked in that chamber at all times. Which is kind of interesting. I guess this helps from going out to 0. You already have that initial thing. So I feel like that's going to make it slightly a bit better. Because that means you start shooting, you're going to get it back a lot quicker and then go bang. Get a fucking full charge right click off a lot quicker than you would initially. Also the increase. So it takes a lot longer to degen. Okay, it's not too bad. So 12 seconds. That's pretty gnarly because that could be almost in between two fights. So that'll be interesting to try out actually. It's just kind of a, I feel like that's kind of a good buff for Soldier's right click. Yeah, disruptor shot now being increased from 60 to 80. Now generates 25% of damage done to enemy players using as railgun energy. Ooh. So I believe that's her E ability, which shoots at that little kind of, I don't know what you call it, like an orb and then like surrounding damage. Okay, increasing the damage and then giving extra charge. It's not too bad, I don't think. I think that's actually kind of another good little increase. Because I don't find that little disruptor shot to be too bad. I think it's like a nice little kind of all-rounder thing. Now the biggest one. Sombra. From what I've read, because I read this beforehand just to make sure I kind of had a rough idea. It is like she was pre-patch of her being always to be invisible. So they've kind of reverted her to back to where she used to be, which is actually activating her ability to where you can only go invisible either after 5 seconds or translocator, you know, to activating it, which isn't too bad. But then she just goes back to the opportunist, which I hated. That was so annoying because she'll just come sneak around and just absolutely nail you every time. Not a big fan of that. So to be fair, I don't think she's been nerfed a hell of a lot. I think she's just been reverted back to her original state. I think a lot of people are expecting her to be absolutely nerfed into the ground. I think she's still going to be quite decent. And people who kind of understood her and played her very well pre-patch, I think are going to be back to being really good with her again. Yeah, it's definitely going to take a little bit of interesting to get used to. But this one here was the biggest shock to me. I didn't realize she stunned Bob for 10 seconds when she hacked him. That is gnarly. That's practically his whole duration almost. That was probably the biggest actually, like, holy shit, what the heck? That's way too high. So I'm glad that's actually being dropped down because that's actually insane. Yeah. So yes, we'll be playing her. That was probably going to be our next video. So if you guys want to see the Sombra change, please go check out that video. What do we got with Mr. Baptiste? Primary fire recall. Okay. So that's kind of the kick of the gun. It wasn't even that bad initially, so I'm curious to see how much it's going to be reduced by 30%. It might not be as bad, I don't think. I'm slightly annoyed about the repair pack, but that's kind of understandable because her melee damage actually heals teammates around her. And being 5.5 is probably not too bad. I'm still getting used to the shield badge cooldown being changed from 5 to 6. But yeah, that's just muscle memory from like Overwatch 1 style, which I think it used to be roughly around that. I could be wrong, I can't remember. But yeah. And then Juno is now getting nerfed. The healing reduced to 6.5 to 6. I don't think there'll be like a slight change. I don't think it's going to be very much noticeable. Other people might notice it a lot more. I don't think I will a lot, to be fair. Fall of range reduced from 30 to 50 meters to 25 to 35. That seems like a quite large of a change, to be fair. So you're going to have to be quite a bit more closer. Oh, okay. So that means you have to kind of be more in that like mid-range with your team. You can't be sitting a bit deeper. You have to be a bit more kind of in with the DPS almost. I feel like that's kind of good and bad for her. I don't think it's going to change a lot, but it's definitely going to be interesting. And if you want to see about the Clash, obviously you can pause the video and watch that. I'm not going to bother to read that. Because I don't care about Clash. I know there are some map changes. We will try and play through the maps and we'll see if we can notice some of the changes. There are some minor changes I've noticed. And like vehicles, the kind of areas. But yeah, I guess it's kind of like minor improvements to the maps. But yeah, should be quite good. I am excited to play the new season. I will be grinding out quite a bit. But obviously we have Call of Duty coming out at the end of this month. Or almost like next week, Friday for us, I think it is. I'm probably going to be streaming now. I might take Friday off, and we'll see if we can stream that for you guys as well. But yes. If you guys have enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you are new, and we will be back into original content, I guess, tomorrow. We'll probably be recording the summer video tonight anyway, because why not? But yes, if you guys have enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you are new. And if you guys are excited for this new season, let me know in the comments below. Also, what are your thoughts on it so far? If you guys have played, thoughts on kind of the nerfs, the buffs. We'll probably see a lot more in the kind of the mid-season patch probably. But yeah. Peace out guys, we'll see you in the next video hopefully. Peace out, have an amazing day.